First and foremost, I have to wish you or wish your daughter the happiest belated birthday to baby girl Chanel. Oh my gosh, she's so darn cute.
I can't believe it, to tell you the truth. I can't believe I'm even talking about 8. Like, I tell her all the time, like, I literally remember like it was yesterday, you rolling around in my tummy. Like, I don't forget that. And I felt like that was just yesterday. And I remember people telling me when I was pregnant, like, it goes fast. Take every moment of it. Suck it in. It goes fast. And I'm like, yeah, I've been hearing about it with all you guys. But when you actually do become a parent, you're like, oh my God, it's so sad. I feel sad. Like, I love being a mom. Like, I was meant to be a mom. Out of everything out there, all the stuff that I've done in my career, and I feel like that's what I was meant to be.
It makes me so happy to hear. I know in your Instagram post, you wrote something like, you're not sure if you should be happy. You're not sure if you should be sad. So I want to ask you today, which one are you on her 8th birthday?
I don't know. I'm like, because I look at her and I just think, God, I tell her every day, I'm like, I'm just so proud of you. I'm just so proud of you. I'm just so proud of the like beautiful little human being that I've nurtured. You know, I just really want her to be me. Like, I know I'm a kind person and I want her to be a kind person. And I was actually just given a really good compliment the other day when we were doing her party, and like the party planners, which, by the way, I have to give love to my party planners because I've never really spoken of them for like 8 years, and they do it big. I'm talking big. There's no like Chuck E. Cheese party thing going on. I'm talking a lot is put into this, and Neve LA party planners come through every single time, and I have to just give love out to them. But the whole team comes in, right? And it's the one time Chanel's not by my side. She's kind of like on her own doing her thing with her friends. And the next day, the party planners say, can we tell you something? That Chanel is so lovable and kind. She said thank you to everything that we were giving her. And you could tell that her soul is a kind-hearted person. And we wanted you to know that we're really proud how you've pretty much raised her, you know? And I was like, as a mother, you're like, oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Because all I want her to be is that. And I just felt good because, you know, she's now on her own, doing her own thing. Now, I mean, mind you, though, she's attached. I call her my stalker because she's my little stalker. She won't let me go anywhere without her. Nowhere. And if I do go out somewhere, you know, out to, we just went on a date night the other day, Ice and I, and she's calling me all hours of the night. When are you gonna be home? What are you doing now? What do you do? Oh, okay. So what are you doing now? And like, can I get a little break? So I call her my little stalker. So.
This is so exciting. I want to keep asking you questions about motherhood and her, but before we do that, you mentioned the big party. Can you talk to us about the party? Like, how did you celebrate? Like, give us an answer. Yeah.
It was amazing. It went off the chain. She's into Hello Kitty right now, so it was Hello Kitty themed. So, yeah, I'm very excited when it goes down. Ice is just like always in the corner, you know, just kind of like, I'll let you do your kind of thing. I don't want to get involved.
Oh.
No, so he's just in the corner.
I want to know about Thanksgiving. I know there's always the photo shoot. That's what I look forward to every single year.
Yes.
The Thanksgiving and the Christmas photo shoot.
Yeah.
So did you guys do that? Are we going to see that? Or what's
Yes. Tradition. Every year comes, we take a Christmas photo shoot, and we also do a photo shoot for Chanel's birthday.
Oh.
So we do like 2 photo shoots, like back to back.
Huh?
And they're so amazing. It's just I can't break the tradition now. It's like, if I don't do it one year, it's like something will happen, you know? So we just did it recently. She has 2 photo shoots, her regular birthday photo shoot, you know, just to like, you know, stamp the world that, hey, I'm 8 years old. And then you got a Christmas one, which is beautiful. Like at the end of the day, you should see this cute little pink nutcracker dress that was made in Greece. It was so cute. And we just did this photo shoot. And Chanel comes alive with photo shoots. She's like, she sees a camera and she turns on.
Photogenic, the hand on the hip. We've seen.
Oh, yeah. And every time I tell her to be like, oh, let's do this, smile. And she's like, Mommy, stop. I can do this. I can do this.
I want to know, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned in motherhood, and what has she taught you in the 8 years that she's been on this earth?
Well, first, I didn't know what real love was all about. There's a different love you have from your husband, and then a different love for your child. And it's totally different loves. Can't explain it. And I didn't know I could love someone so much. She's taught me a lot. And I feel like I've always been patient. And she's taught me challenging moments, first of all, I have dogs. I have a husband. I have Chanel. I call myself the groundskeeper, the house manager, the wife, the mother. I got 6 mouths to feed every day, and having that is very challenging. I have a lot of challenges that I have to toss, and then I got the world on my shoulders. That's, they always want to put their 2 cents in, that's nothing. I could deal with them, but the household's very challenging at times, and she's taught me more patience. I thought I had patience, but you need a lot of patience.
That's what I continue to hear. I want to know about career path, as far as expressing a career path at this point. She's 8 years old. She's showing some interest, I imagine. Can we know what type of career path we're kind of seeing from Chanel? And would you want to be the 5'2" supermodel that you were, back in the day, and the iconic videos and stuff like that?
Well, the thing is, she has her own path. Like every time I try to push her in a direction, I know she's going to be in the limelight somehow. I know that. If I push her in the right path, then I will help her, because I know about this thing called, fame a little bit. And I would like to push her in the right way. But with Chanel, she's trying to be not like me. I think she's like, well, I want to be my model. I want to be a model, but I don't want to be like my mom type model. Yep. So even recently, she has a new agency. Zuri Agent is a new agent of hers. And we started that new path for her. And it's fun right now. I'm not pushing her like she must do it. It's fun for her. So she's reading parts and getting to know what, lines are. And auditioning. It's always fun.
I cannot wait to see her continue to blossom. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl with full of personality. That's a big thing, too, in this industry.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to know, she's 8 years old. She knows what mommy and daddy do and who you guys are, I imagine.
Yes.
Has there ever been a moment where she's asked you some type of uncomfortable conversation, and how have you tackled it?
Well, she's seen pictures on the net. She Googles Ice and I all the time. She just said that this week. She's like, I Google you guys. I'm like, okay, well, we have to have this talk where, everything's the truth on the net type of thing. Right. But she's like, I Google myself too. You Google yourself. She's Googling herself and us. And so, you have to have that moment of, because not everything's truth on the internet. And that talk has to come now, because she'll read something on the internet and really believe it and now get her feelings hurt. So now I have to have that talk with her. I didn't know. I thought it was going to happen later on, but it's kind of happening earlier. And she knows I've always been a voluptuous type, lingerie model my whole entire life. So she kind of knows that. She's not going to be bothered by it, just because she kind of rolls her eyes. She goes, oh, that's mommy. That's mommy. Mommy's just a Barbie. Mommy's just a Barbie. And so she kind of knows who I am. She knows daddy's definitely a gangster. Right. He's definitely a gangster. So she knows her parents.
Your marriage with Ice-T. Oh my gosh. First and foremost, I've interviewed him several times in the past year. And the way he looks on you, girl, I'm like, we need replicas of your husband. What has kept you two together for so many years? And what is what has kept you guys together for so many years? And what's the hardest part of marriage?
The communication. As a couple, you must constantly involve each other in things. Because sometimes when you're with each other for so long, you have your thing going on and he has his, and your life starts separating. And it just naturally happens. It's not like people fall out of love. I think it just, life happens and you go one way and the other person goes the other way. And I don't feel like people fall out of love. It's just like they're just not into each other anymore. So if you continuously keep them like interested, first of all, I got to know what Ice likes. He got to know what I like. And if we know what each other likes and we do it all the time, like we always make it a time to go do date nights. We've done that for now 23 years, you know, and I get dressed up for him because I know he likes that. He doesn't want me in like a little sweatsuit outfit to go out. No, he wants me in cuteness and with some heels on. And so like we know what each other likes, and we know that we apply it. And we are like regular human beings where we're working all the time. It's like we're working all the time. We have a daughter to raise, but we always have to take a moment to like do us.
Y'all make it look easy, but I know it's not easy. What's the hardest part?
Our schedules. Constantly, it's not arguments, but we're constantly like bickering about schedule. It's so hard. Ice has got his rough schedule. I've got my schedule. I got Chanel's schedule. It's the scheduling for us has been the hardest complaint.
I want to know about Christmas coming up. Are there any major holiday traditions in the household? And New Year's too.
Well, I mean, ours is pretty simple. I mean, we always go to Arizona for Christmas. And then we always wear our family pajamas. Like everybody in the family, not Ice. He's not a part of this. But I know, I've tried every single year. I've tried to get him these stupid looking pajamas. I'm like, can you just put them on for the picture? For the picture. Can I have you for 1 minute? And he's like, gangsters don't, no, pimps don't get in that type of stuff. Pimps don't get in that. I'm like,
I love it.
Okay. All right, but his son will get in the picture. You know, everybody will get in this, but he's like the party pooper.
Almost final question for you. I wanted to go back. You mentioned just like talking to Chanel about everything, and I was like, she is 8, and I was like, I did have a crush when I was like 7, 8 years old. So have you talked about her about that conversation, or are you talking to her about dating at all yet?
Oh yeah, she's so like okay. Let me tell you this real quick story. Okay. She had a crush last year in school, and he's older. He's like 2 years older. And but I know the mother. I know the mother. And it's so nice because all year you could tell she wanted to go to school just to play with him at recess. You know, he was like, oh, he's so nice. He takes care of me if I fall. He makes sure I'm okay. He had to go to a different school, and he's no longer at her school anymore. And she has been so upset for the last 3 months about it. But he did come to her party, so she got that moment back with him. But I asked her, I was like, well, you know what? You can have a crush on other boys. And she's like, no, I'm a one relationship woman. I won't ever have a crush again. I'm like, okay, all right, okay.
She's going through heartbreak at 8.
Already.
And finally, I just want to wrap up with the party. Coco, thank you for every single year sharing these photo shoots and this love of your family with all of us on the internet and beyond. So I just want to give a big shout out to Novella Events and Jesse Marrero Photos. I know that they are the ones who are in charge of this entire production, right?
Yes, I never speak about them, but I was like, I should probably say something out loud because all this great stuff comes from somewhere. It just doesn't come from me. You know, I work with them hand in hand, of course, but I'm so sorry. You probably hear my bulldog snoring on the ground right now. And every time I do interviews, it always happens and it kind of throws me off. But no, I always have to speak about them because I just realized in the past I talk so much. As you can see, I'm a rambler. So I talk so much that I forget to mention them. So thank you so much. But we have a fun time. You know, you know, it's only one time out of the year to really do it up, you know? So why don't we just do it up?
I can't wait to see what y'all did. Your team is going to be sending us the Christmas photo shoot and also all the pictures from her birthday. So we cannot wait to show and put together a whole digital catalog for all of your fans and all of our fans to enjoy it together. So thank you so much. You and Ice-T always bring the energy. You're always so transparent, and you guys are always so kind and humble. And we thank you here for it.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thanks for having me. Anytime E comes into play, you know, that's my fam. So always make that happen.
Yes. Ice-T, baby, and Chanel. Thank you so much, and have a great holiday season. Okay, Coco?
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye now.